drive now. We've just done some GeoGuessr, and honestly, was a bit interesting, I have to say. Those of you on YouTube, welcome in as well. I know there was a couple of you waiting for the stream to start, so yeah. So we're starting in Innsbruck, of course, as we usually do for the Alpine Road drives now. It's Sunday, so traffic's going to be a bit busier than normal, but we will see how it all plays out. We are running a bit late today, so I don't know how many drives we are going to be able to do, but I'll try and get as many drives in as I possibly can. Gonna get a couple more things set up, and then we'll be right to go. There we go. Alright, pop that there, done. Alright, I think with that being said, we should get into it. There are a couple of things I do need to do while I'm on this screen. Switch off that. Alright, I think we're right to go. That is my truck down there. Currently 9:14 in the morning, so we should get some nice day drives during this stream. So that's good to see. I genuinely do not like driving at night, and honestly, Alpine Road, it's like 10 times worse at night. Genuinely do not like it. Engine is on. Fuel is looking good. We generally fill up just outside of Klagenfurt usually. Honestly, we use less fuel doing the Alpine Road drive. I have to say, it's probably a good thing. Is he letting me go? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. But you have the priority. You're gonna cause confusion on that. I know someone's, luckily, thankfully for the GPS, I know someone's coming. Alright, we're clear to go after them. It's like the worst spot for someone to load in. Rule of thumb, if you have priority, just go. Just go. Like, most of the time, like 90% of the time, you should just, you know, keep going to avoid confusion. Because I was stopped there because I know I'm technically coming out of a driveway. I'm not on the road. I'm trying to enter the road. So, give way to the right doesn't apply there. Which I think is potential. I actually, thinking about it now, is potentially why he was giving way to me. I can understand that confusion, but there are players that will just give way when they're not supposed to, and when they have the priority, and they do it intentionally, and it does cause confusion. Yeah, I am running this stop sign because I know there's no one coming. Naughty admin. Now, I always go into the right lane when I'm turning right out of there, even though I need to be in the left lane, because I know that a lot of the time players are going to be going from the other side turning left, and some of them don't give way to oncoming traffic or me turning right. So they'll normally go into the left lane and I'll go into the right lane just to avoid any potential collisions. Finn, hello. Welcome in. Zeps, good morning indeed. Mehmet, hello. Fake admin? No. No fake admins here. Real admins. Finn, thank you for the follow. Alright. So here's another thing that you guys are probably unaware of, because I did put it in my stream schedule. I am doing a stream on the TMP channel later today. I did, actually. I'm intrigued. I do like those older Commodores. I really do. And yeah, it's worth fixing up. If all you have to do is the radiator, then you got to get whatever the New South Wales variant of a roadworthy is. Then they'll probably figure out, you know, some things that are wrong with the car, and it'll generally be minor things. Potentially tires. Could use some paint. I agree. The tires. That's another potential issue. That's like $1,000 reasonable for a car that, you know, you're spending. I don't know how much for a new radiator, but tires you'll be spending. Actually, no, for a car like that, it'd be under $1,000 for a whole new set. Reason why I say this is because tires usually have a lifespan of 5 years. It really depends on the brand and depends on how old the tires were before the car was left sitting. If the tires are older than the expiry date, it won't pass a roadworthy. That's something to look into as well. Little minor things, you know, like seatbelt retraction, things like that, you got to look into. I mean, it's a bit of effort, but honestly, I think it's good. Keeping a Commodore on the road, you know, Aussie cars on the road, and yeah, it's a good first car. The Ecotech V6s, they will run basically forever. They are one of the best built engines from GM. Don't overtake me here. I saw that one coming. Zipper merge, guys. Zipper merge. I was hoping he would understand what a zipper merge is, but nah. I've learnt how to predict the TMP players and avoid collisions in certain circumstances. And that being one of them. Merge points. I have my red name on. Well, sorry, orange name on. And we're still doing overtakes like that. Alright, we'll get him for 1.4. But that's technically a divided road back there. Don't overtake in roads like this. When there's a divided section like that, or turning lanes, don't do it. And 2 years before it's sat. It would probably be better to get a new set anyway, because if the expiration date is 5 years, you're going to be 1 year away from getting a new set of tires and being overtaken again. That one's pushing it. I'll get him banned for that one, because say it was like inches away from an oncoming head-on collision. Metal's not working. Again! Metal! Okay, we'll grab a report from them. They would have seen it. And we'll pull up just up here. And I'll grab some evidence I can pull over here. We're going to grab some evidence. Because I can't leave that player banned without evidence. And honestly, we'll be able to see the incident a lot clearer through our report. That's why I prefer reports over free cam moderating most of the time. Probably move that microphone up a bit just while I'm doing this. I'll pop there. Let's go into a report. Fix the roof line. Yeah, the roof lining. Oh, but that's like a major, not a major issue, a minor issue. And it's a more common issue is what I'm sort of trying to say in Commodores and Falcons, really. It's just an issue with most Australian-built cars for some reason. Alright, metal. Let's open you up. I thought I had metal open, because I swear I was clipping something from a different game earlier today, but I guess I must have closed it somewhere along the line. So I'm somewhere... Someone just hit my truck. We'll grab him next, but someone's hit my truck. And my steering wheel's gone playing... I'm gonna have to... what I can do to fix this is, use the teleportation method. We'll teleport over to this little parking spot over here. Parking brake was on, yeah. But we'll see anyway in the report. And I'm almost certain I put my parking brake on. I wouldn't forget something like that. If I did, I have to hand in my license. But it was a train, so he probably went too fast around the bend and hit me. Hold on. Oh yeah, I would have taken off the parking brake to put it in drive there. Parking brake back on. There we go. Potentially not. No, I don't think so. Because it'll mess with the loading of the report, I'd say. So we've got 2 reports. So one of them's going to be... hold on. So we've got to remember... I would have submitted a report, unless... Did we unclaim that? 7378. 78's that one. Rested got it! I was wondering. 1562. I'll send him a message. Could you send me a clip of what happened in that report, please? Yeah, I got the other one claimed. So it's just completely I think, is he live or is he just on reports? I know Rested does admin stream sometimes. Anyway, we'll go do this report anyway. But anyway, we do need to deal with this guy. I was wondering, like, hold on, did a report get unclaimed or something? But yeah, I do want to see what happened if in the event I do potentially have the parking brake off, or maybe I pressed the button and it just didn't engage. Love this. Oh, the tune's amazing. So he was ahead, and he's the one we wanted to get because he'd be banned. So there should be a Skoda in oncoming traffic. Yeah. So I'm cruising at 80, you're not speeding up, you know, the usual. And, yeah, inches away from oncoming. And there's a clip. Alright, got that. We can delete this one now. Oh, adage. Alright, so while there's adage, I'm going to go check my DMs. Have I got them? No, I mean, Rested's got to upload the clip anyway. He probably will do it later on, but we'll see. That's a good picture, Caesar, if you're in stream right now. Pop that back up there, and Star's the only one that went into that one. Yeah, there's no one in chat today. It's a bit calm. Bit chill at the moment. Well, I'm not banned, so that's fine. He's review. It actually just only came up as reviewed. So yeah. Got to clear that and select that. All right. Fix. I mean, honestly, if I did actually somehow cause that collision, which I have serious doubts that I did. I've never forgotten to engage the parking brake before. But if somehow I am, that's going to be like the first in many years on TMP. Yeah, this is why I'm not pulling out right now, because they're all going around you. You can get in. They're all going around. It's just scary. Yeah, don't stop. Don't stop. They're just going to go around you. Alright, I'm clear. Alright, let's go. Alpine Road. So much action. So, alright. Yeah, so much action in this drive so far. We haven't even reached the Alpine Road yet, and we've been rammed while we've been parked on the side of the road. We've been overtaken multiple times in dodgy spots. Here's overtaking on a bend. These are some strange Sunday drivers, I gotta say. It's, yeah, I got someone else behind me. I wonder if that's a player behind me, just as admin. Ben, hello, welcome in. Oh, we're stopping. We're stopping. We're stopping. We're stopping. We're stopping. We're stopping. Who's this in front? Custom plate. I can, but I won't. Well, it really depends. It really depends. You have to make an appeal. Yeah. If you make an appeal, or if the ban's not valid, you know, ban goes poof. But random bans for no good reason, no. I know there are some dodgy reasons behind bans, certain bans. It does happen. Of course, we have the appeal system. I'd recommend going to that. But there's also... I didn't see the truck in the mirror and I cut... Seems potentially you're liable, but it sounds accidental. Don't know what the severity is. But we shouldn't be discussing your ban here anyway. All I can say is appeal it, and if you disagree with the result of the appeal, you can go to the feedback system, which is what a lot of players actually don't know about, the feedback system. So the feedback system, you can contact Game Moderation Management, and you can discuss with them your ban, and then they can have a final decision on whether you deserve the ban, or if you deserve the kick, or if there was no punishment needed at all. But it seems like a lot of players don't know about that full process. They just see appeal and then they think that's it. So you can do that if you want. He's overtaking. Not the best area to overtake, but, you know, visibility is somewhat there. We're going to slow down the 40 now because overhead sign. We're heading into a tourist area as well. I was with Blinker, but it was like, I mean, to be fair, you know, indicators doesn't, you know, they don't give you right of way, but generally, if I see someone indicating, it's just, I guess, more courtesy than anything. To just, you know, let them in, you know, that sort of thing, but they're not required to, and it's a case of, you know, there's just different driving cultures throughout TMP. Hell, Australia has a bunch of different driving cultures. Alright, the Skoda is going to be ahead of me. I'm going to let the green truck go. There you go. There we go. He's going to let me in. And sometimes it takes a bit of a push for them to actually zip and merge properly there. Road markings are a bit more confusing, but yeah. Funny man. Funny man. Made it feel good. Because that's the first process of dealing with it all. Because a lot of times, you know, what the appeal system is made for, you know, is to make the moderator a bit more aware of the situation. They'll see what you've said in the appeal, and then they'll review the evidence that is attached to your ban, this and that, and then they'll make a second decision on your ban, and sometimes it'll result in an unban if they feel like, okay, now it sounds a bit more reasonable. Or, hold on, you probably shouldn't be punished at all for this. You know, it's things like that. And then an unban might happen. But it doesn't always happen that way, and obviously we had the feedback system to, as a second place people can go to actually file a complaint about a ban. He's just gone and hit that barrier. The appeal system's technically not a system where you file a complaint against the ban. It's more of you're appealing, you know, for other information regarding the ban. I don't know what the hell he's doing. He's now going to be stuck on that rock. You know, get some information regarding a ban, or you just want to talk to the moderator and get some more information on why you're banned. You know, things like that. There's no ban as a response. But anyway, back there. The signs are currently overruling the road markings. We can't change the road markings, which is what causes a bit of confusion sometimes. So I'm a bit more lenient when it comes to the that area, when it comes to zip emerging. I was watching that Skoda, making sure he wouldn't, you know, force it. But he eventually realised, hold on, I'm coming out because, you know, it's a zip emerge. And I was going to take into account, you know, desync, my ping, that happens. That could be potentially that, you know, I was actually behind them on their end. That happens. But with a zipper merge, the road signs there currently indicate that it is a zipper merge, and it should be treated like a zipper merge. How long does a ban history stay in the account? The ban, they stay in the account permanently. So it stays on your history permanently unless it's marked as a ban by mistake, which it may be deleted in future. But any bans, any other bans will be staying on your account. I was banned 5 days and felt the ban was not fair. It's a bit hard to deal with those cases because under the feedback system, the feedback rules, bans that have expired no longer than 14 days ago, or longer than 14 days, you can't file complaints, you can't get them dealt with, so it's just going to have to be stuck on your profile, I'd say. Unless, it hasn't been longer than 14 days, in which you can file a complaint. That's about Calais intersection. Yeah, it would be. I don't know why is there so much traffic here? They just went here. They all went from CD Road to here, so it's like, well, I don't know. I do wish they'd chose a different road. I'm not a big fan of always driving up and down this road, and generally I don't. But yeah, that's just how it is. The players wanted here, so they got here. Though I think there may have been a bit of persuasion from our community contributors for everyone to go here. Yeah. So what's happened there is that they've been banned in game, but they also got it's a bit of a bug with the system, but the system's supposed to kick them if they're somehow still in the game after they're banned. Probably an issue with the server that's caused that. So it's so that if someone gets banned, they don't stay in the server and cause more issues. Yeah, Krillix, yeah, Krillix. Krillix sent everyone here. Oh, it is indeed. It is indeed. I'm watching that trailer. And a good thing I was. Oh, he's right. You need really good hazard perception to drive on this road, I've got to say. You didn't even notice the spelling error that I pointed out to you. Oh, the stutters. How long is kicked? Inappropriate overtaking? Air freshener, hello. Welcome in. People telling people to shut up in Turkish in the chat. Yeah. We're looking at it. I mean, it's more game moderation management that gets to make certain decisions like that. I'm not a part of game moderation management, so I don't make the decisions. Warning sudden lag. Keep distance, yeah, players don't know how to do that. It's TMP. Yeah, nicer than mine, know. Very nice. I know, I've said sus in the chat many times, and I keep forgetting it means shut up in other languages. Was there something in the chat? Oh, there is. What do we got? 2859. Mixterium, hello. Um, 1 million bits. Why I say that? Because I know no one's going to donate 1 million bits. Yeah, Unicorn Mix. Mix the Unicorn. That's a new name. I like that name. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'd actually do it if someone did that. How much is 1 million bits? Is that It goes by cents. So a million, yeah. 1 bit is 1 cent, so a million bits. Is that 10,000? I mean, that's a lot of money. False advertising. Yeah, I don't blame you for wanting to avoid this route. It's very intensive. Like if you're driving on it, you know, the lag doesn't help. You need really good hazard perception to drive on this road, as we've already seen today. It has been intense today. Oh, it's worse. It is actually worse than CD. The only collision I've had was when I was parked on the side of the road and someone hit me. Like, what the hell? How do you do that? Alush, hello. But other than that, I haven't, while I've been driving, I haven't hit anyone. Well, no one's hit me. I've been able to avoid collisions. Yeah, that's about right. So Twitch gets a 40% cut or something like that from it. They get some sort of cut from the bits, and yeah, but they get $4,000 from bits. So, well, not necessarily that. We got to also take in withholdings tax as well as the payout fee. So they get a little bit extra than that. Yeah, oh yeah. CD was at least straight most of the time, which I think I preferred than this. But I mean, I've noticed that I use less fuel driving this road than CD. Yeah, fucking tax, man. Tax time's coming up. ATO might come after me this year. It was actually last year I was concerned that I was going to get audited because I heard so many rumors about them cracking down on side hustles. Side hustles being, you know, Uber, any sort of DoorDash delivery, those sorts of things. And that also included things like Twitch, YouTube, all that. They were cracking down on people not reporting their income from those services. So I was like, well, I better make sure it's perfect. And that was last year. I don't know if they're going to be doing that again this year, but they probably will. But I was actually sort of concerned that I would be audited last year, and I know that's not fun. Someone's just put in the chat, what of fuck? I don't know. What of fuck of what? Yeah, Frankfurt to Prague, I think everyone would have gone there anyway, and that would have been a better road. Do they have to block the parking? The players don't have to, but they choose to, I guess. Because of your age. Oh, then that's good. I remember when I was 15, 16, got my first job. I paid tax. I was working pretty much every weekend. Yeah, I was 16. I was working every weekend. Quite a few hours. Saturday, Sunday. Potentially a Friday night as well. And I'd actually, you know, they'd pay the tax for me. But you know, that financial year, I got a ton of money back from the ATO because I couldn't be taxed. I don't know if it was either my age or if I just didn't actually earn enough money to be taxed, but yeah. Alpine rate is 401, Innsbruck is 101, Calais is 82, Duisburg is 55, Klagenfurt is 48. No one wants to go to actual Klagenfurt, but yeah. Yeah. Doing for 1 year. Ah, yeah. I think I was doing probably around that much as well. But I mean, at the age of 16, you know, you're more focusing on school than anything. You're not focusing on work, and then I ended up leaving school, did course. I was actually working at McDonald's at the time, but yeah. Yeah, 15, yeah. I mean, 12 hours a week is good at 15. And I'm working where I am now after I've completed that course, and honestly, best decision I've ever made. But I'll be completely honest, school wasn't for me. I didn't really want to continue with it. I was more interested in doing what I wanted to do, and I ended up going into a course which more focused on that, and I enjoyed that a lot more. No, basically is work experience but getting paid for it. Oh yeah, I think a lot of people would prefer work over school. You're getting paid for the work you're doing. When you're at school, you're doing all this work for absolutely nothing. And half of it is going to be, like with school, half of it's stuff that you're not even going to use in the real world. Like seriously, what the fuck is algebra? Who the fuck decided to put letters into math? Like, who thought of that? You know what? I see a blue dot on the GPS set. No, I haven't used it yet. I don't play it. I don't think I'm ever going to use it in job. I think it's more of... I think scientists might use it. I don't fucking know. I don't know who uses it. Genuinely, I don't. The book in my professional life? Never. Well, I mean, I think it's more... I think the essays were more to... get your writing skills up or typing skills up, which honestly does help me now, because I do a bit of that with TMP when I, obviously I write up the knowledge-based articles for you guys to read, like the current HVT knowledge-based article. I don't know how many of you have seen that already, but there is a HVT knowledge-based article that guys can all read now. Written by me. Seen that last week? Yeah, I think it was posted sometime last week. School only 3 days a week. Yeah, I was friends with someone that did that exact same thing. And honestly, I left school at the same time as him. We both went there on our last day. He was so happy he was leaving school. And honestly, I hated it. Genuinely. The school system, and I think it's not just Australia. I think honestly, and I know I'm probably going to sound very ungrateful and first world problem-ish. And I'm watching this guy in the old Scania there because that's a bit of a concern. I'm going to move over a bit just to let people through. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Australia's school system. And I don't think our school system is that far off of the UK school system. Oh, hold on, while we're here, got to do that. You do realise I was not giving way to you. You just... I didn't even know you was coming out. Genuinely. But, I mean, the Australian school system must be good somewhat, because people come over from Asia to go to school here. Like, rich Asian parents will send their kids over to Australia to go to school. I've met a few Chinese TMP players that are living in Australia because that's where they're going to school. And I think, honestly, it's where a lot of our GDP comes from. We start our school year in February. So it goes February through to December, and it varies from state to state when exactly it starts, like where our summer break starts and when it ends. I went to a private school where our summer break started right on the first of, well, at least for the first 3 years of my high schooling years, where our summer break would start right on the 1st of December, and then we'd go through right until the beginning of February. I think most public schools or state schools, they started like December 20th all the way through to sometime in the beginning of February, which is around 6 weeks. I always had 8 or 9 weeks of break. Looks laggy there. I was probably getting less than 10 back there, but I'm, yeah. Could not carry a day without idiots 3rd or 4th year setting off fire alarm. Really? No texting and driving. Because I knew he was texting, that's why he went into the oncoming lane. Texting and driving, no. Oh, it would. Alright, just slowly going around these bends. What did they all say as alaikum salam? Yeah, we have a very similar time zone to Asia, which is another reason why I think a lot of rich Asian parents will send their kids over to Australia. Because then they can keep in contact with their kids throughout the day. Which is honestly something I'd prioritize as well. We're going to cruise at about 60 through here. That's interesting. Oh. I mean, honestly, Audi? I'm tempted. I mean, I wouldn't. I don't think I'm gonna get a brand new Audi. I can't afford that, believe it or not. I think I could get a used Audi, a nice A6 Avant, nice wagon. I don't need an SUV. I want the boot space. I want the towing capability, and I don't need an SUV. One thing, I want a car that has a decent ride. You know, I'm not gonna feel every single damn bump. Which is one thing I like about my current car. Hold on. I ended up hitting a reflector because of you. That was naughty. Anyway, that's what I like about my current car is that the ride's generally pretty damn good. Because it's from General Motors' most premium brand. Well, one of their more premium brands. So it's built really damn good. But, yeah, I mean, I think I'd go Audi. Honestly. No, right, hello. Wait, oh, really? That truck was really brave, oh yeah. Over fair. We got a lot of those players that'll be brave, or just do we want to call it brave, or do we want to call it stupid? I think I'll call it more stupid than anything. When was there a raffle? Just then. I don't know why you were stopping then. That's what I mean, you know. But be cautious with the way you drive. There we go. I don't know why he was there, but yeah, it's best to just let him out so we can keep traffic flowing. Oh, it is. It's always much louder on the side of the mountain. And what can you do with skaters? I mean, I guess it's just a fun thing. I don't think there's anything you really can do with the skaters. And there probably is, but oh, Baby Daff. Baby Daff is struggling to get up the hill. Oh, he's got a low bed as well. Brave vehicle's stupid here. Yeah, you can gamble them, yeah. I guess it's more of a leaderboard thing. The more you have, you know, the higher up you are on the leaderboard. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you can also check your balance as well. Like how many you have. But I don't think you can really spend. You can't really spend them on anything. Like the actual channel points. Slowly around the bend we go. $752 scooters. Yeah, let's gamble. Let's not hit that barrier. Funny number. Alright, let's go get some fuel here. He's just gone and scraped his trailer there. Nice driving. Bot die. Is that the same taxi from before? A different one. Damn. Oh. We'll fill up. Maybe bot's dead, or maybe the command's been... I'll have to look into that. Yeah, bot got bettage. Gone and done something. Number of the trailers, exactly. What in the absolute hell has happened here? Now I got the clip of what happened. No one's going to no one got their guesses right. Okay, the train didn't cause a collision. No player caused a collision. it wasn't me forgetting to put the parking brake on. My truck just had a spaz moment and just did things. All on its own. How? Oh. TMP bugs. I probably shouldn't be sitting here too long because, we're currently blocking a pump. I think you can send links in the chat. I'm not too sure, though. So the collision that happened earlier where we thought the other guy by chance that's his ban evidence. It has to be. It's a JM dev link. Want to remove that? I don't know. It was fine, and then all of a sudden, it fucking started dancing. Links in chat equals scam, yeah, that's what I'd be thinking. Alright, we've got a lot of people coming from the left here, so we just gotta watch it. A lot coming from that left. I might move up a bit closer to the line, so I can see a bit further. Yeah, the train would have gotten the fright, because it happened right as they were passing. I'm so tempted, but I do believe he had more than enough, a bit more time to stop. He just didn't react. I know players, when they do that, they're trying to be nice, but you gotta think about the players behind you. You've gotta be predictable. You can't just slam on the brakes to give way to someone that had, when you have the priority. Alright. Should have moved after the private car, the car. I gotta give way to everyone now, I can't just pull out in front of them all. Yeah, too nice. I mean, if they're not going to endanger the players behind them, then there's no issue, but if there's someone behind you and you're just going to lock up those brakes, don't do that. Don't do that. It's not worth that. You're on the wrong side, actually, there. Don't know why he was on the wrong side, though. Okay, bye-bye, Mr. Pastor. Enjoy the grass. What? I was about to say, no, we're not having that. He's gone, though, so no issue. That trailer would have been a concern if he stayed in the game. I do remember that, yeah. I do remember that. And then we didn't get it for like a month. I think it was a month, I don't know. Oh, you actually have a trailer with that paint job. As proof of TMP stuff up. Is that by chance an Iveco up there hauling a transformer? Why? Why? Oh. What caused that? No, you can't use it without being booted. Don't know why you would go and do that, but yeah. Come on. Come on. I'm leaving you space. Okay then. I think it does just kick players when they try and use it, because you wouldn't be the only player that would have trailers and stuff, you know, at the paint job. Just something to say, hey, I was on during this period of time to be able to get this trailer on my truck. It's more of a flex than anything, you know, one of those things. You know I'm going to overtake him if he's going awfully slow. You know, he's not going too slow. He's not like doing 2 kilometers per hour up the hill. He's alright. I'm like the only person to stop me that can get banned. Oh yeah, yeah, sure. Sure. And still be staff. Very special. I see a green dot up there. Who dat? Who dat with the green dot? Someone. This is great. I'm not gonna see... Actually, I see someone overtaking. There's that scooter that's now behind whoever's behind me. But I can't overtake because I'm not gonna be able to have an area that's below 25 players, I don't think. Oh, here we go. Yeah, nah, I can't have that. That was way too close to being an oncoming collision. Head-on collision. Just wow. Oh yes, thrilling, absolutely thrilling gameplay. I mean, he's going off. He's going quick now. Come on out. I doubt anyone behind me is going to let you out. They're all a bit frustrated because of the heavy cargo guy. No, they don't check if they're overtaking. Not at all. Don't want to talk. But whoever it is in the truck in front of me has 29 ms ping. Ada, hello. But still, yeah. I know what you mean. This is an English only stream, by the way. No, mods, if you want to head over to YouTube and do the thing. Hello, Hussein. Welcome in. Said nice try. What? That's well, that's something. Yeah, I've overtaken on CD before. Oh, you're going max speed and they were still going past you. Well, I mean, admin can bypass the speed limit, I say. Yeah, makes sense. I am game moderator, yes. A moderator of some kind. Yes, English only. Just for the stream. In-game chat, you know, do whatever the hell you want. I don't know what caused them to fall off the mountain, so I'm not going to kick, but that was... That was, yeah. Should I say, oh, a good game moderator? I'd like to think so. For all I know, someone probably pushed them off the mountain. So, that's why I was like, nah, I won't kick them. Mix is in the area. I honestly thought I'd be seeing a lot more of that on this road. You know, players just suddenly falling off the road. Yet again. No, I didn't, because I don't know what caused him to fall off the mountain. So I could kick them for falling off the mountain, but I wouldn't know, like, what actually caused it. I've done nothing bad as a GM. Well, that's good. I like that. You would be banned on both accounts for 3 months for ban evasion. That's what would happen. Okay, yeah. Please no do. Please no do, and that goes for everyone. Don't ban evade. It's not worth it. Along the Alps Highway. Well, the same road. I'd never played that game, so yeah. Oh, I was in 2 games then. Oh, Winter Mod on this road's gonna be something else, I'll say that now. Are we being serious right now? No, I'll just kick him. It wasn't a severe collision, but why? It's a movie or a film. Okay. I don't know. It's not something I've watched, seen, played, whatever the hell it is. We're at the peak, so we gotta do that. But a game was made for it. Oh, alright. Alright. Careful, careful. Careful, because my trailer's awfully close to that center line. I was not fully paying attention there. The lag here is insane. I've got to say, I'm... absolutely insane, this lag. How long will I get banned for crashing into admin? Depends. Admin discretion. Well, unless you have 4 or more active bans, and then long ban. Yeah, the lag does mean you should be extra careful, but it seems to always be a lot laggier coming down the mountain this way. Not sure why, but it just seems to be how it is. Oop, well, he's just vanished. Have lag when you drive an IRL truck? What? How does that work? They mean traffic? Oh, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. It could just be the traffic, you know, having to load in other trucks and then despawn them as well. Did someone just say you stink in not in Turkish, in German? I mean, this road, what is that? Where did he... Oh, another admin got him. I was wondering what the hell was happening with him. Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, took a shortcut. Not the first one I've seen doing that. To be fair, the other guy that fell off the mountain, he probably was taking a shortcut of some kind. That before he could have. Control experiment. Maybe. I don't think we need to. Bit of traffic here. Not exactly sure why. We're all congested here, but we'll find out soon, I'd say. Ah. I think we've found out why. Him. Thank you to whoever's doing that. There's an admin following me. Is it Mix? I think Mix is following me in the sky. Not sure. They might, but it makes sense to. You know, you wouldn't want trucks driving through here. Slow it down. Oh! Did I hit a straight? Oh! That'd be why? That's the worst place you could park. That is a hazard because you can see I'm in the road, so I'm gonna have to move him. I was not expecting that. I saw it, oh, he's up the road, that'll be fine. But no, because he's on an angle, the top of my trailer hit the top of his truck. Well, the top of my truck hit the top of his trailer. I was seriously not expecting that. Wow. EJ, hello, welcome in. Admin block road. No. Admin don't block road. No. Admin would not block road. I know there's not many like safe places for people to park on this road, I get it, but you can't just park like that. I think he's trying. Is he trying to enter the road that way? What is happening? Or is he trying to park up? I don't know. He concerns me. I'm gonna watch him. You concern me. Because I saw his indicator on him, probably was hazard lights. Like he was going to turn right. But then turned off, so I guess he's got left indicator on. He wants to go onto this into this lane, potentially. I don't know. Prime. Who's the prime? Who's the prime? Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, we wouldn't want to do that. No, we wouldn't want to ban them. Careful, you. Oh, I should be able to get through that though. Alright. Slowly around the bend. What happens if no one joins the raffle? Let's find out. No one entered the raffle. Oh. That's sad. Oh, it's getting, the lag's getting worse here. I don't know what the hell was causing that, but yeah. That was concerning. Oh yeah, congested, absolutely. Alright. There's Night Rider. Night Rider's in the area. I see him. I see him in the chat. They don't want it. They don't want to go to Klagenfurt. They hate it. The road, like, I mean, the road network in Klagenfurt's a lot better than Innsbruck, but they don't like that. They want dodgy, they want dodgy road networks so they can have traffic. But then they also complain about having too much traffic and having to sit in traffic. So it's a bit of a contradiction, but it's how the Team P players are. You couldn't find the prime? Oh. Savage. Alright. Do 40 through here because that is actually the speed limit. As we leave the busy area. What's the speed limit? I don't know. TMP players don't know what it is. Because they just do 110 and that guy with the heavy cargo was about to flip. Yeah, there's a 40 zone. It doesn't really change back, but yeah, should be signs for it to change back. It's a speed suggestion like on the Autobahn. Oh shit. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I was more focused on probably like not hitting that skirter than selecting him just to kick him. He's lucky. Oh, they were covered, yeah. So you wouldn't have been able to see them. Too many players in the area. So we're heading to Innsbruck now. We're gonna park up there somewhere and yeah, that'll be it for tonight. I'm driving too slowly? No, I'm not. Busy area. It's fine. It's a speed limit, not a suggestion. Plus, I'm in a heavy vehicle. I don't know what's going on with them, so that was a bit odd. Alright. One thing I've noticed is that in real life, that you know, some people are just in such a rush to get into the roundabout before you, and then they'll just sit, you know, like 30, 40 under the limit. I am gonna... Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, you did. Star, thank you for that. Fucking hell. I was not expecting that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that parking spot either. I'll move him. You have so many better places to park than there. Why park there? VR, hello. Welcome in. Just got jump scared by Star here. Decided to give me a jump scare. We're just making our way to Innsbruck right now. Whoa. You were taking them back to... ooh! Emden! Emden! That mix? Mix! No, it's... Oh, no, it's Lime. It looks like Mix's Emden car. Emden! Lemon! Now, for those of you on YouTube, you can actually make redemptions as well through Tangia. The link to Tangia is in the description of the YouTube stream, if anyone is interested. Admin in game chat. Yes, yes. Lime. Alright, we're speeding up now. What's the load order in game? I genuinely do not know. I just pop it in and it works on TMP. So TMP does it for me, basically. But obviously the main Pro Mods file would be first. No doubt about that. Alright, we'll head up to 80 now. Oh, we are being overtaken. Jeez, mate. They always think I'm a patron now with my orange name. Yeah, it just checks if you got all the files. Will flying cars come to ETS too? I mean, Scooters. I think that's the closest that we're going to get. Coming to PS5? No clue, really. Wait, slow down. A lot of traffic coming from the opposite direction there. Name's in, right? He couldn't wait until the motorway. The motorway's literally up here. I am going to overtake up here, so if you want to keep him going slow, unless he's going to overtake you. Actually, considering he's driving, he probably will. Yeah, he's going for it, I think. I don't think he's going to get ahead of you in time. Let him go, let him go. And we'll do 100 on the motorway. Hey, who is that in front of me, by the way? Those flags. Someone fixed it? Oh, I mean, they fixed something and then they broke another thing, so, yeah. Ah, lag! Mr. Boat! Mr. Boat missed his exit! Is that by chance Mix behind me? I'm not sure. Mix is on my friends list, so it's potential. Someone got caught ban-evading. No bumper stiffing. We'll find out when we park up, I bet. Oh, those low beds, they're dangerous. If I was right up beside him, oh damn, I would have been destroyed there. Yeah, his trademark tag. I think it is the EV Scania as well, so I mean, it makes sense. He likes his EV trucks. The fuck was that? And I just watched that happen. He just entered the road, no care in the world, and sent old mate flying. Sorry, he's definitely gonna make that so much more better. Wow. Oh, is that Volvo gonna stop? That Volvo was concerning me. Appeal wait times. He's just gone. Skoda's just gone and flipped over there. Appeal wait times can be up to 3 days. Doesn't mean they're gonna be 3 days. It doesn't mean it's gonna take 3 days for it to be processed, but it can take up to 3 days. 7 hours is reasonable. You know, you'll probably receive a response within 24 hours. The response will be from the moderator that issued your ban. That's why it might take some time, because who knows what that moderator's doing. Yeah, and if it's longer than 3 days, we'll make a feedback ticket to GMMs. Who is that? It was Mix! I had the feeling. As soon as I saw the flag, I was like, oh, Mix. Has to be. I didn't actually see the wee-wee lights there. I didn't even park up properly, though. No, I had a feeling when he was like, oh, he's driving awfully slow as well. That's like Mix to be doing that. I was just driving 100 kilometers per hour because that's what Australian truck drivers do. We're limited to 100 on our motorways and freeways. I'm gonna take it to tell. Yeah, it took me overtaking you to be able to tell. And then we got someone else here that was following. Medzi! He's Medzi! 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 Now, I don't like having the wee-wees on the truck. I have it on specific trucks, but not on my usual trucks. Oh my. Anyway, that is where we are going to end this lovely, lovely drive. I'm on Limes here. We got all the admins here. Route 1. Oh, yeah. Like, it would. I mean, if you're out there, I think the speed limits are 110 for cars because the highways themselves aren't in the greatest condition. But you've got the highway going through the Northern Territory, which was like over 1,000 kilometers in length. That's 130 speed limit for cars. You can't say who banned you, unless they want you to know. It's private for reasons that our game moderators used to be harassed, and not just in game, but in real life as well. People would stalk our moderators and all that. What a kick. But anyway, I'll be live on the TMP channel a little bit later on today. But that is going to be it for this stream. We are doing the TMP official convoy later on. So look forward to that. Alright. Pop over onto the ending screen. Alright, for those of you on YouTube, I will be ending the stream now. I will pop it. This is the last stream for the week, actually. This is Sunday. So we'll be starting streams up again Wednesday. It is actually almost the affiliate anniversary. Wednesday. Wednesday is when I'm doing my next stream. So yeah, Wednesday. I'm going to be doing throughout the summer months. I'm going to be doing some longer streams and all that. So, or longer streams, more often, things like that. So look forward to that. Anyway, for those of you on YouTube, I am ending. So goodbye to you guys. For those of you on Twitch, I will be raiding out. So let's have a look. I'm going to leave the YouTube stream going for a little bit longer. Oh, we got a Lime? Lime's still out. I haven't raided Lime in ages. He's doing more admin stuff. We'll raid the Lime. We'll do Lime. I haven't raided Lime in ages. Is that his heart rate? 116? What the hell? That's a bit high. Anyway, thank you all for coming in. I'll see you all next time. Take care.